Yo, what's up, guys? All right, so I basically have been trying to set up a soundboard with my good old PS5. And if you plug in your USB via your headset, Turtle Beach, JBL, Bose, whatever, I don't even know if Bose makes a gaming headset. But anyway, besides the point, you might not get that mic echo. But if you know the notorious mic echo, it's a problem, right? Alright, so what we have here is a PS4 Pro controller. You got your little tab adapters at the back, your slide out joysticks, and a few other things. So the first thing I'm going to go over is how to basically take this apart. Um, but what I'm going to mention right now is I went ahead and I disconnected each of the mic lines one at a time. And if you want a closer peek, you can see that little brown flat tab. And that, my friend, is one of your little mic lines. So I disconnected them one at a time. And you know what? Did not solve my mic echo. And I tried it with a portable headset mic. I tried it with a portable mic, with my table stand mic, and none of the three actually worked and still had the mic echo. Now you can turn down your mic volume on your PlayStation menu, and then maybe on Call of Duty they can still hear you and your echo is not as bad and maybe not even noticeable. But if you go into party chat, then your buddies can barely hear you. You turn up your volume and suddenly you're echoing like a son of a bitch. We all know what we're talking about. Long story short, didn't solve it for me. Maybe it's just a me thing. But either way, if you still want to give it a try, or maybe you want to replace your battery, whatever, and the PS5 Pro controller, everything's replaceable. The little electric motors, the battery, everything's just plug and go. It's amazing. Now, looking over the front of the controller, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. The first piece that's going to come off is this little shield, which doesn't pry off. If you actually look on the back, you can see the little release button, which is this little tab, which I haven't put on yet. And it goes down on here, clips in there. You'll see when you take it apart. And it's spring loaded. Get the little baby spring there. And it will pop. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. It will pop this sucker right off. You don't have to pry on this. Don't pry on it. Just click that release button. This thing will pop up. You pull it off. Voila. You reveal this. And from there, just plug and play. Your controller gets stick drift. Guess what? You can replace just your joysticks. So to put this in, you have to push down the tab and push in at the same time. Click in. You want to remove it, you just pull that up, pop this out. Simple as that. They're pretty much they're identical, so you can use either way. So I guess if you couldn't afford to change one joystick, you could swap out to the other if you don't care about moving or something in a game. Anyway, so that's that. Now moving on, after you get this front piece off, come along to the back. This thing's going to be stuck on here pretty good. Alright? But all you got to do for this guy is start your prying over here. So this is going to be seated up a little higher. You're going to start on this edge, work your way around on both sides, and then once you get to the back, get this better here. You're going to pry all along down to here, do the same over here, and then you're going to pry up in the middle, and it's going to come off for you. Simple as that. Make sure you take off your little bumper tabs on the back. Now, there's a couple screws hidden in behind where the bumpers are. And all you have to do to remove those is if you have your triggers set so that they don't have as much pull, you set them all the way up so you can pull it all the way back. And your bumper literally just pops out. You just got to put a screwdriver underneath it, pop it out. Takes a little force, but it'll come. And yeah, that pretty much sums it up. So yeah, just be careful. Now you know what to pry on and what not to. There's gonna be a variety of screws, 3 in the center there. Gonna have some black ones down here. You can take those out, take that out, take those out. Vice versa on this side, and out she comes. And once it comes apart, you will be able to see how absolutely everything is replaceable, like a piece at a time, which is great. If you look really closely, you can actually notice on your touchpad is covered with the PlayStation symbols. Or should I say the square and triangle, circle, and X, which is just kind of a neat little thing if you didn't notice that before. Anyway, so that pretty much sums up that. And as far as the mic echo, still have not found a solution. If you think of anything, you know, let me know. And no, this was not getting used on the nice clean controller. So yeah, hope this helps.